Hey guys, this is Neil here with Super Saiyan 3GX Studios here to bring you my Transformers Revenge of the Fallen review. Now I'm not gonna make this look fancy or anything, this is just my opinion, and I thought I'd share it. First of all, I went to see it last night with my dad and a friend who I haven't hung out with in a while, and let me say, we were all excited, I guess. The line was extremely long. We went to the 7 o'clock showing. And since it was just appearing, I guess the 7 o'clock showing was the aftermath, because, normally, I guess desperate people would see the first showing, which was at midnight. But anyway, so the movie overall, was great. I mean, I'm a Transformer fan, and how can you not love those CGI effects? It's 'cause Prime did a great job. He is pretty much the all-around just destroying Decepticons. He killed Seer Demolisher, he killed Blackout, and the Fallen. He almost beat the shit out of Megatron. I mean, he blasted half of his face off, and Starscream got beat up too. I'm not really gonna go through the plot because take too long. It's just my thoughts on the movie. So yeah, Prime was great. I just love it how he didn't stay dead, because that would have fucking sucked if he would have stayed dead and someone else would have had to kill the Fallen. Yeah, so Bumblebee did great. He was way more heroic than he was in the first movie. He destroyed Rampage. That was about it. Rampage. But yeah, he took on a Decepticon all by himself. He was great. The rest of the Autobots were great. The twins, they were hilarious. I just love how they're all gangster and messing around. Like Skids, he was all being a ninja. It was funny as hell. Jetfire was great. He's a good comic relief. Although I thought he'd be a little less old acting. He was spitting everywhere. It was just a little over the edge, I think. But nothing really to complain about there. My favorite scene, personally, was when Optimus combined it with that Jetfire. That was just epic. That was like the scene where Optimus entered the city in the first movie. Yeah, that's how epic this scene was. This beats that scene up really good. And Optimus says, "Let's roll," like he didn't. In the first... No, wait, he didn't say that in the first movie. He said roll out. Never mind. But yeah, it was a great ending to the movie. So yeah, Optimus did get killed, but they brought him back with the Matrix of Leadership, which I thought was great that they brought that into this movie. Something to note, though. I have few things that I didn't quite like about the movie. One was, if this movie's going to be for kids, no, there was a bunch of kids at this movie. It was annoying as hell. There were so many vulgar scenes. Why the heck were the kids even there? It's PG-13. I mean, and all these vulgar scenes with wheelie humping Michaela or something. Why would those kids even be there? Just annoying as hell. Anyway, and another complaint is Devastator. You thought I wouldn't complain about him, but he was great though. But he's weak as hell. I thought he would be extremely strong. Instead, he got part of his face torn off by Mudflap. You're kidding, right? And he gets killed by the U.S. instead of Optimus. I was hoping Jet Optimus would come in there and frickin' blast his head off. But instead, this new type of rail gun, copyright of Metal Gear Solid, destroys him instead. He dies from falling, basically, because it shoots off his arm, he falls, and then his head pops off. What the fuck? I honestly was hoping that, he would, get blasted by Optimus or one of the Autobots, but no, the U.S. has to kill him. I mean, for God's sake, Sam got to kill Megatron, and now the U.S. gets to kill? What the hell is that? They were already killing all those Decepticons. So yeah, it was about pretty much my only complaint is Devastator and whatever else, and the vulgarity. I mean, I like vulgarity, but the kids being there while the vulgarity was going on, give me a break. So, Another thing to note. This is not a complaint. This is something to note. I didn't think there was going to be more than, like, I didn't think they were going to duplicate the Decepticons. Because Long Haul, Mixmaster, Rampage, Scrapper, they were all, like, there was two of them. Like, when you see when you see all these guys in their vehicle mode, Scavenger, Mixmaster, Rampage, all them, and Overload, they just combine the Devastator. They don't transform. And then all of a sudden you panel back to the city where there's Long Haul pointing his gun, getting ready to fire, and there's a red Rampage. I was confused. I didn't think there was going to be more than one, because there was two Mixmasters, and Demolisher was basically just like Scavenger. So that was a little messed up, in my opinion. It's not a complaint. I was kind of surprised that Bay would do that. I mean, I thought they were going to fight and then combine the Devastator. And that's another thing too. Sam and Michaela didn't even have any contact with Devastator. It was that one guy and Leo. Oh, it was Simmons and Leo that had contact with Devastator. Because in the trailers it looked like, you know, Sam and Michaela were gonna like have to get past Devastator, but no, it's Leo and Simmons. That kind of scared me too. So the trailers kind of lied to you in a sense, you know. But Devastator did all the stuff that, you know, I thought I was going to do. He almost killed Mudflap. You know, that's another thing that surprises me. I thought Mudflap was going to, like, you know, get rescued by someone. He just falls in there and Devastator can't tear him up. That was confusing. I thought, like, that Devastator could pretty much tear up anything on his grinder mechanism. But, you know. So, yeah, and the ending was great. Optimus got fixed up, because when he got reincarnated, or, excuse me, resurrected, he was still beat up from his thing with Megatron. Like, he had scratches all over him, then he combined it, and then he looked better. And the fight scene where Jet Optimus comes in and beats up Megatron in the Fallen, that was just epic. Best part of the movie is always the ending with these kind of movies. So, yeah. That's about it then. I love the double blade action Optimus brings on. It's freaking cool. So yeah, that's my review on Revenge of the Fallen, my opinion. See y'all later.